Kyle, you see the stripe? Yeah, apparently we've got to line up and there's an exam because production gets a murin when we walk.
All right. Gary, how are you, young man?
Well, thank you.
Congratulations first off on your 100th episode and your new studio. Looks amazing. Thank you for the tour. It was very pretty.
Thank you for bringing your car, the Bell & Ross. Neisner surprise for me, but Kyle Mitchell, it wasn't a surprise for you because people may have forgotten about your overseas experience.
Well, yeah, I don't think it was a surprise. It was for me a little bit. I mean, we were planning to improve, on the year before where we made top 8, and we just said, well, let's just improve. We've got a road car. I mean, it's fully licensed for the road. We use it every day. I use it on Sundays for breakfast runs. I wake up the neighborhood on a Sunday morning. So we just knew we're not competing for the top spot. We're not going to get King of the Hill. And let's just go have fun. And to finish second in our class right behind Franco, with that dragon of his that no one can keep up with.
It's the Kraken. Officially, that's my name, and the Kraken, that mythical monster of the sea that is huge and frightening. That is the Kraken. But we also know where you go on somewhere out in the desert on the first Thursday with the GTR and Z Club of Nissan. That 200-meter drags, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think Nissan do a great job looking after their clients. I mean, the backup support, all the events they put together with Motul and Nissan and O2 Club, especially Jonas and them, it's exciting to go to. It gives you a little bit of passion to use your car for what it's meant for. Obviously I can't race it on every track all the time. It's just too expensive to maintain a road car. So yes, first Thursday of every month, we're dragging down 200 meters on the Rhino Park runway, just GTRs and Z clubs, list racing,
Apparently, I'm still number 21 on the list in Jonas's car. Jonas, we need to talk to Basil. And I didn't know the guys when I get there, and they say, I drew Baz. And Baz appeared to be this friendly teddy bear. And he says, no, his car's relatively standard. Ha!
Yeah, no, listen, when you talk to Uncle Bazzy, nothing that comes out of NX Gen is standard, I promise you. So, no, Basil's a gentleman, he's a good friend of ours, he's a good family friend of mine now.
But what a lovely, outgoing, I felt so welcome. Baz, thank you so much for the welcome. And then they put me in a passenger seat in that thing that in 200 meters, 196 k's an hour, unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I mean, Baz, for NX Gen, for someone that controls the market of tuning GTRs and R35s, to be so humble, we talk about it every day, R35s, they have their name for breaking down every now and then. You put so much power in them, they do break.
His cars don't break.
No, not at all. But and you phone him on a Sunday morning and say, Baz, I need help. He's the first guy to arrive. Ed's car broke the other night. He's the first guy to say, bring it to the shop, we'll help you, we'll fix it. And you don't get that anymore, so, good for him, and it's always appreciated by us clients that spend money with him to look after us like they do.
What's your next event, Carl?
Well, we're doing the Emerald Speed Festival. That's been moved. Obviously, we're doing that. We'll do the hill climb again next year. We're going to add a few things. No more power, obviously, to the car. Otherwise, it becomes impossible to drive on the road. A bit more aero, etc., etc. And then we're talking about taking it overseas to do some world time attack in Australia. They've got a special category for cars like mine that's road legal, still weight limited, still standard in terms of road car. So that's exciting. Meant to do the 9 hour. Unfortunately, that didn't pay off. The car that we were going to enter just didn't work out, so can't do that. And then a possibility on R8 Cup in Europe. So that's exciting for me, so let's see what happens.
Awesome stuff, Carl. Thanks a lot for talking to us, and really appreciate you bringing that monster. And